Good morning, Toli. It's going to be a dry one this Wednesday for much of South Africa. No rain across the whole country, but it will be sizzling hot in most areas, especially over the eastern and southern areas and also over the western parts where we actually have a heatwave advisory issued by the South African Weather Service over the Northern Cape as well as the Western Cape, including around the Cape Metropole, and that should continue into Thursday. Now, we also have a warning for high fire danger conditions across much of the Northern Cape and around the Little Karoo. Runaway fires are very possible wherever you see that shade of red. Now, we are starting off the day with mostly fine conditions for the park of South Africa, but once again we have a few fog patches along the west and the south coast and across parts of the eastern escarpment, but that's going to be quickly lifting off as we go through the rest of this morning. Now, over the northeastern areas, we should see partly cloudy skies in most parts this Wednesday with hot afternoon temperatures, which should lie mostly in the lower 30s. Mahikeng peaking at 32. Johannesburg should hit the 30-degree mark this afternoon, and so will Polokwane slightly cooler as we go towards Mbombela. Partly cloudy skies are also focused over parts of the Free State and much of KwaZulu-Natal. A hot 34 for the high in Bloemfontein. It will be pretty warm as well for much of KZN with highs in the mid to upper 20s over much of the interior. Mostly sunny and hot for the Eastern Cape. Komani making it to 34 degrees and a high of 31 is forecast for Bisho. Partly cloudy skies are also forecast along much of the east coast where top temperatures in the upper 20s and lower 30s are expected. Moderate to fresh winds are going to be blowing along these coastal areas throughout the rest of your Wednesday. It's going to be sizzling hot for the Southern Cape areas where highs in the upper 30s and lower 40s are expected. Worcester and Robertson peaking at around 38 degrees. Partly cloudy and hot for parts of the south coast, 31 for Plettenberg Bay. Muscle Bay peaks at 30 degrees. And we are expecting slightly small swell highs this Wednesday off the south coast, reaching around 1.5 meters, with the swell coming from the southwest. Light to moderate southeasterlies are going to be blowing into the south coast. Then over the Northern Cape, it's going to be punishingly hot in most areas for the province. Upington peaking at 42, 40 for Priska. Kimberley stays at the 36-degree mark and a high of 36 is also forecast for Sutherland. It's going to be partly cloudy along the southwest coastline, but that's not going to stop the heat around Cape Town, where a high of 32 is forecast. A fresh southerly breeze is expected later on this afternoon into the Cape Peninsula, and swell heights of the west coast are going to reach around 2 meters, with the swell coming mostly from a west to southwesterly direction, and the high tide should come in early this evening at around 7 p.m. Now, it stays dry across the whole country on Thursday with hot temperatures, just a few sprinkles of rain around Mbombela. It will stay sunny and hot in Cape Town. Then on Friday, things cool down for Cape Town as well as parts of southern South Africa where light rain showers are expected, and thunder showers will return to the northeastern areas where hot temperatures continue in some areas. That's all from the Weather Center. Back to you.